I'm very interested in a stable value fund in addition to my total bond market fund. Have you any opinion or writing on the topic? It's a rather confusing instrument that is new to me. One's offered in my 401k. It might be an interesting article to write. Well, first of all, let's talk about stable value funds. A stable value fund is essentially a portfolio of bonds that is insured to protect the investor against a decline in yield or a loss of capital. Okay. So the owner of a stable value fund will continue to receive the agreed upon interest payments regardless of the state of the economy. So it's a common option in some retirement plans. It's not all that dissimilar from the TSPG fund. And the idea behind this for federal employees is that you get treasury bond yields with money market risk. So you're getting a bond-like instrument. The yields are usually a little bit less than you can get with bonds because something's got to pay for that insurance, but you can't lose principal value. So think of it like a money market fund on steroids. So it's fine to use in your portfolio if that's an asset class you want in your portfolio. This is a very low risk thing to invest in. Don't expect super high returns out of it, but at the same time, you're not taking a ton of risk on with it. So I think it's fine to use. Almost all of the ones I've looked at that are in people's 401ks are fine to use. Some are obviously better than others. If you start Googling around, you'll see, I think this is as of the third quarter of 2019. I see funds from Putnam, from Invesco, Wells Fargo, and you look at the returns on these, and for the year prior to the third quarter of 2019, the returns were about 2.7%. So they're not stocks. Their returns are, even in the long run, will probably be a little lower than bonds, but you get that stability of principal. So if that's attractive to you, I think that's fine to invest in. It's a reasonable option to have in a 401k. Think of it as a money market fund with a little bit higher yield. If you want your questions answered by the White Coat Investor, record your question at whitecoatinvestor.com/YQA or click the link in the description.